Okay, you good?
Yeah.
I got tissues.
I do too.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can't see me.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Are you blubbering?
Nope.
Not yet.
I'm good right now.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You want to do it?
Let's do it.
Zachary, I can't believe our big day is finally here. I have been waiting my entire life for this specific day. However, it has not always been the easiest road for me to get here. When we first met, I was so engulfed in my own darkness. I hated myself and much of the life that I had built around me. However, when I met you, I saw the light at the end of my tunnel of darkness. You held my hand and pulled me out of the darkness that had once clouded my heart. From those first few months, I knew that you were the one, and it finally clicked why it never worked with anyone else. You were so patient with me. You were understanding that I had those trust issues and walls built up to protect my heart. You knew that you would have to work twice as hard to pursue me, but that never stopped you. At that time, you had to love me enough for the both of us. You taught me to love a new version of myself. It was the version of myself that God had always intended for me.
Kelsi Whisper. As you know, I'm not very good at putting my feelings into words. I'm sure you noticed when all that came out of my mouth when I proposed to you was, and I quote, I love you. Will you marry me? I've come to the conclusion that it's not my fault. It's just because you leave me speechless.
I knew that I loved you when I would self-sabotage us during our first few months, and you would never let me walk away. You always fought for me and fought for us. You put every ounce of yourself into us and never backed down. Since knowing you, you have changed everything I ever thought I knew about love. You are a breathtaking reflection of God's heart for me, and when I look at you, I know without a doubt that God took the time to create you just for me.
Just over 3 years ago, we met in one of the hardest times of my life. And since then, you brought me nothing but happiness. Well, for the most part. But even through the distance, disagreements, and my flat out stubbornness, all I can think about is how much I love you.
I promise to always cherish the love that we share. I promise to respect and honor you always. I promise to always laugh at your terrible jokes and tell you that you're funny, even though you totally aren't. I promise that from this day forward, that you will always have me in your corner. I can't promise that we won't ever fight, but I would rather spend all of my days fighting with you than ever fighting without you by my side. I can't wait to start a family with you and watch you to become an actual daddy to our future children. I don't know where this life will take us, but I do know one thing. We will always be late because of me. Here's to our future. I love you 3000. This is our Endgame. Love, your bride.
Today is the day that you now become Kelsi Ross and my wife for the rest of my life. With that being said, I have a few promises I want to make to you. I promise to love you unconditionally forever and always. I promise to trust, respect, and support you in everything you do. I promise to stand by you through any hard times in the future. And I promise to always put you first and to grow this relationship and love with you. I'm beyond excited for this journey ahead of us. and for our future I get to spend with you. And finally, I love you. Now marry me.
Almost. Zach, you are everything that I've spent this life searching for, and we are just getting started. I hope that you know that there isn't a day that goes by that I'm not thankful that you continually choose me over and over and over again. And I promise that I will always choose you in this life and everything that comes after this one.
Zachary and Kelsi have consented together in holy wedlock, and having declared the same by giving and receiving a ring and by joining of hands, I pronounce that they are man and wife in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost. You may kiss your bride. I now present to you Mr. and Mrs. Zachary Ross.
I'm ready to play. I'm up on the ceiling, never felt like this. I'm dripping in gold, eyes on the prize. I'm making a move, cause all I do is win. All I do is win. Jackpot and go for that money. Crack open, popping that money. Tonight is gonna get funny. Get down, it's time to get busy. Spin round and drop and get dizzy. Tonight we're gonna get crazy.
I look at my brother as not just my best friend, but as a role model. He's been there for me from day one. He's always had my back no matter what the circumstances, and I want you to know that I'll always have yours.
The first thing I really think about whenever I think of Zach is really just the brotherhood we share. I mean, you know, we're not just cousins. You know, we started off as friends, you know, obviously growing up together, but really I feel like our relationship goes beyond family. You know, we are truly brothers, and that man sitting right there is my brother. He's had my back through thick and thin. He's seen me at my worst, like through addiction. He's seen me in my best. He's been with me by my side. We fought against each other. We fought for each other. I mean, he is the definition of what a brother should look like, and you're the brother I've never had. And I couldn't thank you enough for our relationship. I mean, I truly love you.
The three of us were the perfect balance. We soon realized how special this friendship was. We experienced some of our lowest lows and highest highs as a group. We celebrated success and worked through failures.
I knew the second we met, I was in very deep trouble. Kelsi is always the life of the party, wherever she goes. We always knew whoever ended up with her would have to be a very special person, maybe even extra special, because she's an extra special kind of person, and because she is such a kind and sweet soul.
We were blessed when Zach entered the picture. He showed Kelsi kindness and love that she hadn't experienced from a man before. We spent many an evening at Gypsy Cider, playing games and talking about our future. It became quickly evident that Zach was going to be the one for Kelsi. We knew one day we would be here, standing next to our best friend as she became one with Zach.